Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Command. Taking a look at the markets today, we're seeing a downtrend broadly in the market as yesterday Bitcoin was moving in the upward direction. We're now seeing things stagnate just a little bit. Bitcoin currently sitting at just over $10,600 here on CoinMarketCap. The overall top 10 coins largely are sitting down a few percent, and the total market cap is just under 450 billion at this time. One thing that's been interesting is that we've seen that the overall BTC dominance has been creeping up slightly. So we're currently sitting at just over 39%. One thing that's interesting about this is that this is right about the percentage where we were before last summer, really in June of 2017, where the big bull run of Bitcoin really started to take off, and Bitcoin dominance led to the whole markets up higher. We're right in that position now, possibly moving in an upward direction at this time. So it will certainly be interesting to see where that goes from here. Of course, the story with Bitcoin has largely been this point of resistance, as we've seen the downtrend line from the high of 20,000 here to where we currently stand at 10,600. So we've been moving into this triangle where there is a point of support right around 9,500 and have been trading inside this window, bouncing off the point of support, trying to break through this downward trend line. Yesterday, things actually were pretty interesting. If we zoom in on the 1 hour chart, you can see we actually moved a little bit through that downward resistance line, trying to break through. There was volume as things moved up, but there just was not enough support to break out and stay above that line. And so on the longer term charts, we never made it all the way through the line, this focusing on the 1 day chart. But we're still up against that line, that downward trend line. So Bitcoin is going to continue to trade up and down throughout this window. I would not be surprised to see it come back a little bit, test this support again. It's going to need this maintained volume to really be able to break through. If we zoom out a little bit, you can see since we've started to move down into this triangle, volume has picked up a little bit. But there's going to need to be a catalyst to really get things going. If you take a look at the moving averages here in the green line, we have the 15-day moving average. The 50-day moving average has really moved right along this downward trend line. That's the pink line that I'm showing here. And what's particularly interesting is right as we are up against this downward trend line moving that has taken us down from 20,000, the 15-day and the 50-day are really close to intersecting with each other. And if they intersect and Bitcoin is still sitting close to this downward trend line, that could be a bullish signal that Bitcoin can break through with some energy. So that's one of the things that I'm really watching for. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys what I'm thinking, what I think is particularly exciting, and this could be the move that would take the markets back into a bullish trend. So this we've been following this on the channel for a few days now. The story has largely remained the same, but we will continue to keep an eye on this. One other coin that I have been following from a technical analysis perspective is EOS. If we look at this, the EOS chart, this is EOS relative to Bitcoin. I'm just using the Bitfinex chart for a longer history on TradingView. This has set up into a classic cup and handle pattern. So here where there was the initial explosion of the price to start out, and then this has set up as a very nice cup, a U-shaped cup with a trend moving upward, and initially saw this retracement back down after the initial ICO spike up. Of course, there's not much of a history to see that the price was moving in an upward direction before this retracement happened. But as we've seen this slow trend back up, the creation of the U-shaped cup on this side, really what we saw is what I've drawn in this, let's zoom in a little bit, this yellow dotted line. We saw that the cup portion was formed pretty much at the exact point where things started to dip back down, and we started to have the formation of a handle as the EOS price hit resistance. So this has hit this handle, which is falling in between. Let's zoom in on the handle, and I've drawn these two lines of forming a channel on the handle portion of EOS. And at this point, with the relative strength index pretty much as low as it has been since back in October of 2017, it seems like there could be a possible return to test this resistance level again, which would be the classic breakout pattern from a cup and handle. The volume has dropped off, as you would expect in a handle formation. And so the thing that I'm really looking for is a pickup in volume. If there's a pickup in volume, then it would be very reasonable to expect to see a breakout from this downward handle and then a new test of the resistance point that we're seeing up here at the top of the cup. So EOS is setting up to be something pretty interesting from a trading perspective. Curious what you guys think about this. If you have been following EOS, have any thoughts on this, any market drivers that could affect the price, please leave a comment below. Definitely be interested in your thoughts on that. If we go back and look at the CoinMarketCap charts relative to BTC, you can see that EOS is really EOS along with IOTA are really the only players that are above Bitcoin right now. So this could set up well for EOS. Currently, in full disclosure, do not have a position in EOS at this time, but definitely one that I will continue to watch. So that's the update for today, guys. Hope this is helpful. Let me know what you guys think, what coins you're watching, which ones you would like to take a closer look at. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Give this video a like if you found it helpful, and until next time, thanks for watching Crypto Command.